Got a word of the day for you. The word of the day is reset. Reset and resist. What does that mean? That means to start over. Resist means to give up those wants, not having that urge, fighting that urge. So let's talk about reset. So you had to go in your house for a little bit for the quarantine, couldn't come out, hang with your friends, couldn't go and do what you needed to do or what you felt like you needed to do. You had to go and sit for a little bit, had to spend time with your family, had to take that money, put it in the bank because you can't run to the malls, because you can't run to the stores. You had to reset. A lot of us didn't understand that we needed to sit down, that we needed to be still. Sometimes it's good just to be still and not always run. You had to reset. You had to go inside that house, think about what was going on in this world, and come out doing something different. At least that's what you were supposed to have did. If you came out doing the same thing that you did when you was going in, you won't quarantine. You was waiting. Waiting for what? Waiting for that chance. But if you went in and you quarantined, you reset. You spent time with your family. You got to know that significant other a little better. You got to see what your children was doing. You got involved. Yeah, you had a chance to start over. Some of the relationships that you had in your life weren't as strong as they were supposed to have been. But God gave you this opportunity to sit down and say, hey, strengthen this bond between your wife. Get that marriage strong. Strengthen the bond between those kids. Call your parents and check on them. Call your sister and your brother. We got relationships right now that we need to reset. During this quarantine, you couldn't see people, but you should have called them. You could have duoed them. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? I really can't be there for you like I want to, but I just want to call and check on you. People haven't spoken to each other in years. But right now, you can start over. You can reset. What I mean, do again. You got an opportunity to make things right. Will you do that? See, a lot of people went in the house, came out the same way they went in. You ain't learned nothing. You didn't reset. You didn't start over. You had an opportunity. See, at the beginning of the year, we didn't do the right thing. So God said, let me tell you something. Let me slow this thing down. They not listening. They not seeing what I'm trying to show them. Let me reset this whole world. If you look around, a lot of your neighbors is out in the yards planting grass, planting flowers, beautification. Why? Because we weren't taking care of Mother Earth. We wasn't taking care of the land that He gave us. We was taking it for granted. But when you can't leave your house and you see that grass is not growing and those brown patches is not growing, you throw that fertilizer on it. You water it. You nurture it. Why? Because now you're paying attention to it. You're reset. Meat is starting to be short. Almost like a famine, right? Yeah. So now we can't eat the meat. Some of the meats we weren't supposed to be eating anyway. So what we got to do? We got to go back eating the fresh vegetables, eating the fresh fish. Yeah, what we supposed to be doing. You had to reset. Some of us had to be forced to sit down in order to see things, and some of us still can't see. Let's talk about resist. Yeah. So now we reset. When you go back out into this world after this quarantine, you're supposed to resist those urges to do the same thing that you did. Resist those urges to throw money away. Resist those urges to things that's going to pull you away from your wife. Resist those urges that's going to pull you away from your kids. Resist those urges that's going to pull you away from God. Will you be able to do that during this reset? Or will you go back out doing the same old things? Because let me tell you a definition of something. That means continuing to do the same thing over and over again and looking for a different outcome. That's called insanity. I know about it. Worked with people firsthand that was pleading insanity. That was really insane. So when you keep doing the same thing over and over looking for different results, what do you get? The same thing. The only way you change is doing what? You got to do a 180. A lot of people say do a 360. You do a 360, you're back to where you started from. You ain't made no change. That's like going in the house, sitting down, coming out of this quarantine, and you back out there ripping around in the streets. You ain't reset. You ain't resist. Think about it. When you get ready to come out, as this world starts to open up again, did you reset your life? Will you be able to resist that temptation? Resist going back the way that you used to be? Resist being away from your family? Or will you reset some of those relationships or start new relationships?
I like this Maybach music.